Today we're going to talk about a new type of remote control that's available on the market. It's called the Wavit, and it's really good at bringing the internet directly into the living room. The setup is very simple. The Wavit, once you've connected your PC or your laptop to your TV, the Wavit is just one other USB device that you hook up to your laptop. And now you're ready to go. You install the CD, and now you can lean back and point. And now you get unbounded control. You can navigate with ease, you can watch TV and interact. You can even draw Madden style on a football game. You can play games, etc. Now the nice thing about this product is also it comes with a Wavit Links portal, which serves up very easily and very nicely a lot of internet content for you to click on. And this is everything from Netflix to online games to Yahoo Music, etc. Alright, first thing to note with this new remote control is the button layout. You have a center button, which is called the OK button. You're always going to be able to use that to click. It's the left mouse click, equivalent on a mouse. The other button you have is the menu button. From whatever application you're in, you can press the menu button. Exactly where I point my remote control is where the cursor goes. Zoom it in, pull it towards me, move it back, has these other degrees of freedom that it's able to sense. And if I pull it back, and you can see if I rotate it, there's a direct one-to-one correspondence between the angle at which it's being held here and the angle that the computer is registering. So it's a very nice device. Now, one of the things is it's an absolute pointer. So exactly where you point is where the cursor goes. It's like a laser pointer, but it's stabilized. There's an anti-shake setting on this that makes it very nice. You can turn that up, turn it down, and it makes it easier for you to hit objects when you're sitting back at a distance. You can also change a little bit the calibration, a little bit like you would on a PDA the first time you get it. So those are the basic capabilities. One thing to note is that it doesn't matter if you hold it at an angle and go left to right, it still goes left to right. You'll see some gyro devices where if you go left to right, it goes up and down on the screen. That's one of the differences between an absolute pointing device and a relative pointing device. So it's very easy to use. You can shake it all about, do whatever you want. If you point it at the screen, and it works on any type of screen, if you point it at the screen, you'll see that it immediately works and is ergonomically very easy to hold and so on. Alright, now that we've talked about the basic capabilities, you might wonder, well, how can you use this to surf the internet? Well, it turns out that it's actually very easy to do. Now, what I've done here is I press the menu button, and I'm going to go down to the Wavit portal to take us straight to the internet. This is a little screen that allows me to go choose online movies, for instance. And this is a site called Wavit Links. And it's serving up in a very nice fashion lots of different internet sites that are dedicated to movies. Alright, so now we're going to tell you a little bit about how do you navigate the internet with your Wavit. Well, one thing is we've opened up a browser window, and we're going to press the menu button. And remember, you can press the menu button from any application you're in. So now we're on web mode. It's recognized that we have the Internet Explorer, and you'll notice that that button up here is called the keyboard. Now, if I press that button, it brings up an on-screen keyboard, and it brings up, it doesn't matter what country you're in, it will bring up your native keyboard. So with that, you can enter anything very fast. You can turn the keyboard vibration feedback on, and you get a little vibration feedback in the handset when you go to every new key. You also have auto hover entry, so you don't even have to press a button. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out of this and tell you about some of the other buttons and what they do. We have a zoom button. That's the button here on the left. So what's nice about the zoom button is that it allows me to quickly zoom in on things. So I'm going to click to, again here, a Netflix site. But let's say that I can't read what it says up here. I'm sitting back in my sofa. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull the remote control towards me by pressing that button, holding that button, or push it away from me. Because the handset knows exactly how far away from the TV screen it is. You can use that to zoom in on something. Now, if used in conjunction with our pan button, you'll notice that this down here is called the pan button. If I hold that button down, I can drag it up or drag it down, or pull it to the left or pull it to the right. Just like a hand tool. You can just move the screen to the left or the right so you get to exactly where you want to be. Now the neat thing about that is that it makes it much easier to hit hyperlinks and or read text if you need to. So I'm going to tell you about one other feature which is really great for surfing the internet, and that's one more button. It's called the Smart Browse button. Here we use the concept of the air dial, which is the ability to twist left or right. So if I hold this at a slight angle, I hold it at a forward angle and twist it, or press that button, you'll see it goes forward. If I hold it at a backward angle and tap that button, it goes back. Now the same button, if I point below the screen slightly and press that button, it'll scroll down. If I point above the screen, it'll scroll up. So, and if I point to the left of the screen or the right of the screen and tap the button, you're going to scroll left to right. So now with one or two buttons, you have very easy control of the internet from the lean back position of your couch. So taken together, you have the zoom, you have the pan, and you have the ability to scroll back and forth and browse very easily to where you want to be. So now we can use that to, and you have the keyboard entry. So now we can use that to very simply navigate the internet, go listen to music, search the internet, go to Google. Lots and lots of things that you can now do with the handset. Just with one hand, you can control fully your internet experience.